Hi, good morning. John Capobianco here, and I'm really excited to make this video as a follow-up to the NetClaw video. NetClaw has exploded. It has almost 250 stars, over 50 forks on GitHub. The original video has like 5,000 views. So first of all, thank you. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for trying it. Thank you for building your own NetClaw and connecting it to your networks. It truly is remarkable. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how what I did with the Itential Platform MCP and skills that I've introduced into this NetClaw. Now, this is part of your release. If you have NetClaw now, you can pull and refresh your code. If you're an Itential customer, if you're a potential Itential user, you can, in theory, with the right approvals and the right models and connections, build an OpenClaw-based agent, a NetClaw, to interface with your Itential. So this is the VibeOps forum, and by the way, we are at 631 people. I really recommend you join. And there's a channel called Multis, and this is where NetClaw lives and NetClaw hangs out. And you can see that we've done everything from voice, talking to NetClaw in voice and getting answers back in voice, which was really cool. So can you give me a list of available automations from Itential? And I tag in the developers and people from Itential that are inside of the VibeOps forum, and check this out. Now, this might be hard for you to read everything, but okay, I got the skill. Let me hit up the IAP now. Pulling workflows, command templates, lifecycle resources in parallel, got the workflows. Right, here's what I need. So we have 16 available workflows. And, the description, the inputs they take, and the last time they ran. Right from the NetClaw inside of Slack. Key automations worth noting. So then I follow up and say, can you use, right, Jockson's mind's blown here from Itential that I got this connected and wired up. Can you use the run command tool and do a show version on device, whatever. Here's the job, and we have the show version. Now this is not using PyETS. This is purely using, and let me, show you what I mean here by the NetClaw. On my local machine, I'm going to run my gateway. And you're going to see that it's hooked into a couple of channels, one channel on the socket connection to Slack. And then it has the MCPs for Itential. So to add it to Itential, there's 3 environment variables: the IAP URL, the client ID, and the client secret. That's it. Once you plug those into your environment variable for NetClaw, and it will prompt you for those during your initialization, during setup, or you can just patch them into the env file. So then Jockson asks for the latest incident and summary. Now check this out. This is actually reaching into ServiceNow, via Itential's information and via the FlowAI agent Jockson's built. So this is NetClaw, my agent, talking to the Itential FlowAI agent to check into the last incident with a summary of that last incident. Right? And Jockson says this is a little bit bananas. That's an incident from a demo he did Friday afternoon on the agent we built for the office hours. So we built an agent for office hours, and we had an office hours, and those are going to be coming out more and more. Right now, they're for customers only. So if you're a customer of Itential, make sure you join into our office hours. This is the incident that we caused during our little demo on Friday. So that's real data, and that's coming from the FlowAI agent. So NetClaw can't take all the credit here. This is truly A to A. So then I ask it if it can check that device again with the run command to see the interface status and availability. And we have everything is up. And then this is where it gets interesting. Even more interesting. I wanted to find a couple of shutdown interfaces. So I ran the port turnup skill and enabled those two downed interfaces. However, it needed some parameters, so I gave it the parameters. But here, we hit the RBAC, the role-based access control. This NetClaw, the API key that I added for it to talk to Itential, does not have OAuth permissions to read-write from the project where that port turnup skill lives. So this is a key indicator of the guardrails, and everyone from Itential is pretty happy because that's the whole idea of the platform, is that we have agents here talking to agents in Itential, but it's role-based access control. It's AAA. There's full audit. OnKit was actually watching the logs of every single thing the NetClaw was doing vis-a-vis the MCP into Itential. It's fully audited. It's fully role-based access controlled, right? So this is actually really neat because there's no A to A protocol. We're not actually using A to A. We could. However, just through the natural mechanisms of NetClaw and Slack and Itential's FlowAI agents, they can all work together. So this is really cool. So a couple takeaways. One, join the VibeOps forum, and this bot is live. And ask it some questions. I usually have it connected to the DevNet sandbox, so we can actually interact with network stuff. It's the #1 place to keep up with the rapid pace of change in AI. There's 600 plus enthusiasts, builders, developers, infrastructure people, all kinds of people all around the world sharing what they learn and the links they see and the news and the models, and we all try to apply this stuff. It's a really, really thriving community. Two, if you are an Itential user or customer and you want to see how you can maybe build your own agent, maybe not an OpenClaw agent, it could be an ADK agent, it could be any types of other agents, let us know, and we can work with you to securely build this OpenClaw, NetClaw idea, and you can start chatting with your infrastructure through your agents. And then finally, stay curious about this. Look in, I know there's a lot of fear. I know there's a lot of concerns about security. And I know that we have to take this seriously. But what better way than to get your hands on it and build it and connect it to a lab, connect it to an online sandbox, connect it to something safe and ephemeral that you can then just chew on and play with and explore the capabilities. So thank you for joining, and I hope to see you in the VibeOps forum. I hope to see you build a NetClaw, and I hope to interface with you either in Toronto. I'm going to be in Toronto for Tornug, and I'm also going to be in Toronto for the OpenClaw meetup, and I'm going to be at Google Next in Las Vegas. So plenty of places to find me and communicate with me and interact with me and get a sticker and get a selfie, and let's try to build this agentic world together. I've given you the tools, and I urge you to participate in this so we can only make it better together. All right, thank you.